Hey guys, Lev here from Agilite. Me and a couple of the guys that were in reserve duty were checking out each other's gear in the office, kind of looking at our setups that we wore, and we realized there's a couple tips and tricks that may be relevant to you guys. That definitely is some stuff we learned through actual use. So today we're going to talk about 5 plate carrier hacks you need to know. Alright, first up, cummerbunds, QDs versus Velcro. There are both advantages and disadvantages to both styles of cummerbund. When it comes to ease of use and quality of life, I think QDs are a clear winner. Getting out of a Velcro cummerbund is noisy and overall a pretty annoying process. But the disadvantage to QDs is that when adding them, you're taking up some of the most valuable real estate on your plate carrier, which is the molly closest to your placard. The reason this is such a good place to mount additional pouches is that it's relatively out of the way and it's very easy to get to. So our recommendation is a hybrid system where you have your QD on your strong side, and then on the other side, just use the Velcro flaps. You have molly coming all the way up to where your placard is going to meet. That way, if you mount a pouch over here, it's not going to have to be a whole step back because of the QD on one side. Both our stock K0 cummerbund and our Warfighter cummerbund come with the ability to switch between QDs and Velcro for this setup. This is a patented feature we are very proud of. But there are also other options out there that can do this as well. Next up, utilize the inside of your cummerbund. Like we said before, the front of your plate carrier is its most valuable real estate. It's very easy to get to items and it's relatively out of the way. The inside of your cummerbund at the front of your plate carrier is a great place to mount spare mags, a radio, or a TQ. You can set this up by either internally mounting your gear to your cummerbund or by using a plate carrier wing or side hanger. The gear should sit in the nook between your front plate, the cummerbund, and your body. You just need to make sure that it's set up correctly so that nothing protrudes or chafes you. Another underutilized space is that same area but on the back side of your cummerbund. If you're flexible enough, this can be a great place to mount TQ holders. The biggest advantage to using this space is that it sits very close to you and reduces your overall bulk. And that brings us to our next tip, reduce the bulk. I think we all wish we could load our plate carriers with everything we might need for any situation, especially when facing dangerous scenarios. But in reality, the more gear we attach to ourselves, the heavier and bulkier we become, making it harder for us to do our jobs. At the end of the day, this is supposed to help you out. It's supposed to protect you, carry your stuff while you're out there doing your job. So if this is actually impeding you, if you're wearing too much gear, you're carrying too much weight, so make sure you carry enough stuff, but you can carry stuff in a backpack. You don't have to have all your spare mags on the front of your plate carrier, on your cummerbund. Put some stuff on your belt, put some stuff in your pack, sneak some stuff into your buddy's pack. Be smart, be minimalist, but carry enough stuff. Another way to reduce bulk is through consolidation. By going through each pouch and its items, we can see if the items from a bulky pouch can be redistributed into other pouches, getting rid of the need for the larger pouch altogether. Lastly, try keeping it to one layer where you can. For example, it's better to distribute your mag pouches across your cummerbund rather than have them all double stacked in the front. Next up, plate carrier positioning. So one of the common mistakes you see people making is not having the correct height for your plate carrier. So you're definitely going to want your front plate to be sitting a little bit lower than your back plate, just because of the shape of the human body. You see this all the time, even in like some pretty top tier units. You see people whose front plate bag is super low. But the best thing to do is just to adjust the straps and make sure that your plate carrier is sitting at the optimal height for protection. Over here in the front, you don't want it too low, you don't want it too high where it's going to be hitting you in the chin. You want basically around 2 fingers under your collarbone. And then in the back, you don't want it sagging down so your whole upper back is exposed. So you want it nice and high like that. Honestly, just about as high as your plate carrier will take it, because once you hit the shoulders, it's going to be hard to get it to go over and around the curve of the shoulders, and it should naturally sit in the right place if your plate carrier is doing a good job. Like at about the height of the T7 vertebrate over here. The way to get this proper plate positioning is by adjusting the shoulder straps on our plate carrier accordingly. On most plate carriers, this can take a few tries to get the proper fit. That's why we added the shoulder number system to the K0, to make it easier for you to get the perfect ride height every single time. This last one doesn't really have to do with your plate carrier setup, but it's an incredibly important item that you should be carrying on your kit to get you out of sticky situations, and that's smoke grenades. Smoke grenades are a great tool for quickly creating cover when you're stuck in a tricky spot or trapped in a kill zone. They can provide you with that soft cover you need to improve your position or to help you disengage with the enemy and evacuate the wounded. Here's a cool little prototype of a smoke grenade hanger that we made. Let us know if you think we should make this into an actual product. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Let me know down below if you have any tips or tricks for setting up your gear that you learned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe, not too safe. Danger is the spice of life. Remember that.